Gonna show you that picture, I suppose. Come on. It's about right too. Praying over a pedophile. What do I think's biblical about what's going on? He comes with a sword. Not to unite, but to divide. The wheat from the chaff. We can all see who's bad and who's not. We can see it plain as day. Some people are just doubling down on their bad, on their evil doings. People who can justify blowing up schools just to end a bloodline. See, when you change out, swap out refer to or label who as a what? What's in that school? What? The bloodline. That's what they're referring to, people. They're making weapons of mass destruction. They're calling the bloodline a weapon of mass destruction. They're making weapons. They're educating people. The greatest weapon you have is your mind. That's why they're blowing up schools. They're deleting the bloodline. It's the Aryan race shit. Not all over again, still. We see all you bad, evil people for who and what you are. And doubling down on it only makes you look worse. You're allergic to the truth. You're allergic to anyone calling you racist when that's exactly what you are. So-called Christians, white nationalist assholes. As much as my grandfather taught me, even he was one. I still love the man. You see, he didn't realise he was one. That's the difference. He thought he was fighting against it, when he was actually falling for their bullshit. He was fighting a just cause, just on the wrong side. There's a whole lot of white noise going on. Just ignore the shit. Just ignore it. Just know that a stray mutt always fights its hardest when it's cornered and it knows it's about to die. Calm your farm. Calm the seas. This is why I say as well, like, don't let anybody else interpret what you get from the scripture if it's bringing you peace. From the Bible, if it brings you peace. When Jesus calmed the seas because the disciples were scared, what I get from that is probably not what's taught, but it's useful. He calms their hearts. He calms their fears. And it was all good in the end. They come out the other end. After the earth tremors and the rough waves and the freak storm. They come out the other end and they all survived and ate s'mores and held hands and sung Kumbaya. I don't mean that to be derogatory. I'm saying, well, it's whatever's going to be is going to be. What do you control? What you do. You control you. You can either do good. They can either do good or bad. What are you going to do with them? Half the things that you're led to believe are illegal or unlawful or a sin aren't. Mistakes you've made are nothing more than that, mistakes you've made. And you'll make more. We'll all make more. It's impossible to not make mistakes. If you don't make a mistake, that means you're perfect, and no one's perfect. Like, don't kid yourself. You're not perfect. But by geez, we can see what's evil. You see, admitting that you're not perfect is a step in the right direction. When you double down on atrocities, trying to justify it by labelling who as a what, completely taking away the validity and like the value of human life, just by calling it a what. What's in them schools? They're making weapons. The what is the kids. The weapons is their mind. Just because you live in the West doesn't mean you have to be on the wrong side of history. They're not doing God's work. What's more important to you? Washing your shiny object on 4 wheels on a Sunday, or what you're remembered for after you die? What sort of a legacy, what sort of a legacy you leave behind? How did you raise your kids? To carry a good legacy? Or to be greedy, horrible little pigs? We are definitely seeing God's work at work here. Absolutely. Separating the wheat from the chaff. If you can justify killing him by any means whatsoever, then sorry. It's not for you to judge. By their fruits you shall know them. But it's not for you to judge them. Just know who and what they are. So as not to add to it. You are sovereign. If you want to claim sovereignty, you're going to have to claim it. You need to claim sovereignty. You claim God. Stop being a citizen. A servant to the state. Just know that when you're voting and paying your taxes, going to rallies and protests and engaging with that shit, you're on the wrong side. You're validating evil. You're giving it oxygen. You're breathing life into the thing that should not be. You're justifying anger, violence, atrocities, man having dominion and authority over other men, based on what? Legislature? Not very bright, are you? Or are you? Just keep in the back of your mind, he's a long time dead.